HavenShine Reviews, Season 2, Episode 6. This is the fall TV show. Got a lot to talk about. Lots of shows that have already begun, shows that have still yet to debut. We've got stuff from pretty much every network. So that is the major networks and, of course, all the cable networks. We've got stuff that's coming up, and there's some great stuff, and then there's not so great stuff. But we're going to try to cover all the good stuff that we can. I am your host, Ron. So welcome. Hopefully, people can chime in and get their opinions on air, as well as in the comments for later view. I guess we should just start right off into the networks. We're going to cover all the major networks first, and those are ABC, CBS, NBC, CW, and Fox. Those are the major networks, broadcast networks that we will discuss that have their fall lineup. Some of them have already begun that lineup. And, so we'll do each day and come up with the best of the day. So let's start off with Mondays. There's CBS has the comedies going, Neighborhood and Bob Hart Abishola. They're both returning, of course. NBC has The Voice, which is probably going to win the time slot, but not my pick. CW has All American. I started watching a lot of CW the last couple of years, and I'm really impressed with their shows. Their shows are pretty good. So they have some good writers. They have, some just good dramas. They have a very, very good lineup. And of course, ABC, Bachelor in Paradise coming back for another season. And at Fox, they have 911 at 8 o'clock. So, like I said, The Voice wins out. But so I'll give you my best after we run through the lineup. 9 o'clock, CBS has NCIS, which most likely will win the time slot. It'll draw a lot from The Voice, but I think NCIS will win that 9 o'clock spot, taking some of the drama away from The Voice. Fox, though, The Cleaning Lady. Now, that's a show that I'm going to start watching this year. So I'm going to watch all the previous episodes from last season and then start watching this one because that one interests me. CW has All American Homecoming. So they get another All American show. And, of course, NBC's second hour of The Voice. And ABC's second hour of Bachelor in Paradise. So at 10 o'clock, The Good Doctor on ABC. CBS has NCIS Hawaii in its first season. And coming back from the past, it's rebooted Quantum Leap. Now, it's not so much a reboot. They're not redoing it. This is a continuation because the the scientist that goes back this time is actually looking for Sam Beckett. So, so I'm looking forward to that. My Monday best, I'm going to give the nod to The Neighborhood and Quantum Leap. I'm really looking forward to Quantum Leap, and I think Neighborhood is the best current comedy on TV. I don't even think it's close. I don't think the comedies are really all that great. Um, so yeah, so those are my Monday best. Let us know what you think about you know those Monday shows. You know, we're so used to seeing NCIS, and all those crime dramas that seem to be like duplicated over and over. And it's going to be no different this year. The only difference is going to be that Mark Harmon is not there in NCIS. That's going to be a big change. And um, it actually, now that I think about that, I don't think NCIS will win that time slot. I think they'll come in second, but um, I don't know. Maybe look for the cleaning lady to gain some ground here. Let us know what you think about that. I kind of like that. Tuesdays. Oh, excuse me. ABC Bachelor in Paradise is back again another night. Fox has The Resident. NBC has The Voice again. CW has The Winchesters. Now, The Winchesters is a spin-off from Supernatural. So everybody thought Supernatural was done a couple of years ago. No, because it's got a spin-off, and it's the Winchesters making a debut. And CBS has FBI. They also have at 9 o'clock FBI International. Yep. Oh, and by the way, at 10 o'clock they have FBI Most Wanted. So again, NCIS on Mondays, and this is FBI on Tuesdays. So CBS just doubling and tripling down on these crime dramas. Also at 9 o'clock, Fox debuts with Monarch, and CW, The Professionals, which I'm going to check out. But I'm going to check out during the replays because Tuesday night at 9 o'clock is set for La Brea, coming back for its second season. I'm excited about this one. The first season was awesome. So I'm looking forward to that at 10 o'clock. Besides FBI Most Wanted, ABC has The Rookie Feds. So that's their spinoff from The Rookie. And NBC has New Amsterdam. Um, so dramas everywhere on this night, um, with a couple of reality shows in The Voice and Bachelor in Paradise. Both of those lasting, you know, for 2 days for those shows. Not 2 days total, but 2 days. Tuesday's best has to go to La Brea. I don't even think it's close. And then The Rookie, Feds. I really think this looks like it's going to be pretty good. It's going to be pretty funny as well. Um, so I think those are probably the best bets. But if you like music, then you're probably going to be watching The Voice. Um, so yeah. So again, that is Monday and Tuesday nights. Um, and don't be afraid to give us a follow on Rhode Island Broadcasting, because this is just one of the many shows that we feature. Of course, Sports Unfolded, Spats Paranormal Investigators, 5 Minutes in Horror Haven, Haunting Live Podcast, Mindset Talks. The list goes on and on. The Skeptic Metaphysician. So we have quite a lot to offer on the channel. So subscribe, comment, like, shares. All these comments and shares and likes really, really count. So please, by all means, do that. Um, and follow us on all the social media. So on Facebook, it is RI Broadcasting on Facebook. And now on Facebook, you can even donate stars. So, so click those stars, get those stars going. And if you're on Twitch, then by all means throw us some bits. So stars and bits and bits and stars. You can also find us on YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcasting, Twitter at Broadcasting RI, and of course Twitch is RI underscore broadcasting. Subscribe and follow. Um, we currently have 1,104 subscribers, followers on YouTube. So get on that. Um, that is um, fantastic. You know, we keep growing every week. If you can't, if you can't watch us, you can always listen to us while you're at work or in between classes at school at Anchor, Spotify, Google, Amazon, Red Circle, TuneIn, Podcasts. There you can find this show. You can find, of course, Sports Unfolded as well. You can find us on Discord, and there is a link for Discord right there. So don't hesitate. If you decide that you love the show so much and you want to sponsor the show, you can easily email us at ribroadcasting.media@gmail.com. It costs less than going to those coffee shops for a cup of coffee and a donut. So by all means, do that. So let's get going to Wednesdays. Um, 8 o'clock Wednesdays, ABC has the Connors and the Goldbergs. They're two comedies for that hour. Um, and I'll tell you, it is, that is the downer of the hour, but the rest are just battling it out. Stargirl for CW, Chicago Med for NBC, Masked Singer for Fox, and of course, Survivor on CBS, not CVS. That would need a sponsorship from them. At 9 o'clock, ABC has Abbott Elementary. Fox with Lego Masters, CW with Kung Fu, CBS with The Amazing Race, who by the way has Rex Ryan, former NFL coach. It also has Claire and um, uh, um, oh my God, I can't think of his name. And D from Big Brother. Big Brother. All right. So, but and I forgot. Oh, I forgot NBC's Chicago Fire. How can I forget that one? It's one of my favorite shows. At 10 o'clock, CBS debuts with the Love Boat, the real Love Boat. Obviously a dating show. Um, it is not like the original. Um, what else is there? There's Chicago PD on NBC. That's right, and Big Sky on ABC. So, um, if you're talking about best bets, obviously I'm gonna say Survivor because that is the show that I never miss. Chicago Fire, and of course Big Sky, which I started watching Big Sky last year, and I'm all caught up. All caught up. The show is fantastic. I was stunned on how good this show was. So you really need to check that one out. So thank you for joining all the viewers that are out there right now. I see you. Throw some comments down. That would be awesome. If you get some comments, I can put them up and share with everybody. Um, so we go on to Thursday. Thursday. I remember Thursday used to be like the best night on TV. It's not. 8 o'clock. ABC has Station 19, which I'm going to start watching all the previous seasons. I hear it's pretty good. CBS counters with the comedies Young Sheldon and Ghosts. I saw a couple of episodes of Ghosts. It's pretty funny. Um, Fox has Hell's Kitchen. Chef Ramsay is back. NBC has Law and Order, and CW has Walker. Oh, get a little frog in my throat here. Excuse me for dying on air. 9 o'clock, ABC's Grey's Anatomy, CBS. So Help Me Todd, a new dramedy, because it looks like it has some funny moments, and it's a drama. Fox has Welcome to Flatch, another new show. NBC counters with the hour Law and Order SVU most likely will win the time slot. Although Grey's Anatomy is there too, so that one is a big 9 o'clock spot as well. CW has Walker Independence. 10 o'clock, ABC's new show Alaska. It's going to star Hilary Swank. I'm actually looking forward to this one. This might actually be the best show of the night, to be honest with you. Hilary Swank's a great actress. I guess she's going to be playing a reporter that basically leaves I believe it's New York. She leaves the New York area because something went wrong in her reporting, and she tries to go back to the drawing board basically and get away into Alaska and start over. So it looks like it could be a really good one. CBS has CSI Vegas, and NBC has Law and Order Organized Crime. Again, the Law and Order day took place on Thursday. So the crime dramas continue. But if I'm going to give a best, I'm going to give the best to Alaska. Although I do like some Hell's Kitchen, Chef Ramsay, and Law and Order SVU. So those would be my two others, but definitely Alaska. And that brings us to Fridays. Another night for TV. So Friday at 8 o'clock, Shark Tank on ABC, SWAT on CBS. Fox has WWE SmackDown. And on ABC's Comedy Hour, Lopez versus Lopez and Young Rock. And then CW has Penn and Teller, Fool Us. So, yeah. I mean, you might want to try Lopez versus Lopez and Young Rock. I've seen a couple of episodes of Young Rock. It's not bad. I'm not going to go out of my way to watch it, but it's not bad. 9 o'clock, ABC has 2020. Dateline NBC is on NBC. And then, Whose Line Is It Anyway? We'll have back to back episodes on CW and CBS. They have Fire Country debuting this season. So um, I'm guessing that Fire Country is going to win that time slot. It might actually be the best show of the night. At 10 o'clock, Blue Bloods. That is pretty much it the rest of the night. So if I'm keeping score at home, and I know you are, I gotta go with the two 9 o'clock shows, Fire Country and Whose Line Is It Anyway? Those two are probably the best shows of the night. Unless you like the news stuff, then 2020 or Dateline NBC, you can hit up either of those. Saturdays, there's really not a whole lot going on Saturdays. CW has Magic with the Stars and World's Funniest Animals, from 8 to 9, half-hour block for each of those. And at 10 o'clock, CBS has 48 hours. The rest of it is all kind of like repeats of shows through the week. And they try to basically get a second chance at watching those. So that pretty much leaves us with Sunday. Sunday, obviously, they got to contend with football. So good luck with that. NFL wins. But 7 o'clock, ABC has America's Funniest Videos. CBS has 60 Minutes. And, of course, football is on NBC. 8 o'clock, Jeopardy. So Celebrity Jeopardy will be on at 8 o'clock. Celebrity Jeopardy. CBS has The Equalizer, which I really like Queen Latifah, but this is not the role for her. I just have way too much to say about that. It's not very believable. We'll just say that. Simpsons and The Great North on Fox at 8 o'clock. So can't go wrong with The Simpsons. And CW Family Law, which I don't really know much about, so I'm going to check it out. At least one episode this week I'll be watching. In its first week. 9 o'clock, ABC, after the hour of Jeopardy, they have the hour of Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. Fox has Bob's Burgers and Family Guy. Again, another solid hour of animation. And some two shows that are kind of interesting. CW has Coroner and CBS with East New York. And I think East New York is going to win that time slot. But Coroner can put up a fight, and so can Bob's Burgers and Family Guy. So yeah, be looking for that. That's a big time slot to win over right there. At 10 o'clock, NCIS Los Angeles returns on CBS, and ABC has The Rookie. So that rounds out the broadcast networks. Now my Sunday best goes a little like this: The Rookie, The Simpsons, and East New York. Coroner could be an interesting thing in there. I might check out Coroner. Um, so there's always that. So yeah, so that is the broadcast networks, the major networks. Um, so again, throw out some bits or some stars. Throw out some comments so we can get your word in, and don't forget to follow, share, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Do all that stuff. So we made it this far. We made it this far. Now we have the cable networks shows. Now, most of those networks, you can watch them anytime. So you're not really, set into one time slot. Um, which these days, I don't think anything is really set into a time slot. So you can literally check out all of these shows, whenever you want to, because they're all on a streaming service of some sort, whether it's Hulu or their own. So, so we're gonna go with we're gonna do Paramount first because that network has three shows that are coming, and personally, they're all going to be on my must-see list. And that is Tulsa King, Yellowstone in 1923, which is a spin-off of Yellowstone. So first is Tulsa King on November 13th, and that will be starring Sylvester Stallone. Yes, Sly is coming to Paramount doing a TV show. And thank you, Chakra, for being here. I appreciate it. Um, if you want to check out some great gaming, just go check out Chakra_Power and get some good racing games and a variety of other stuff on there. He's on Twitch. So yeah, check that out. Check that out. Um, but again, so Stallone coming to the small screen. Coming to the small screen. So Tulsa King is about basically a crime boss um, that wants to go straight, basically. Um, no problem, Chakra. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. Always willing to help you out. So Stallone is playing the guy that's trying to go straight and do the right thing instead of doing the crimes. So we'll see how that goes. That starts November 13th. Um, it is also on the same night that Yellowstone returns. So Yellowstone will be back on Paramount on November 13th for season 5. Looking forward to that. I'm dying to find out what happens, as the season left off last season. And coming in December is the spinoff of Yellowstone, 1923. And that is actually starring Helen Mirren and Harrison Ford. Yes, even Harrison Ford is coming to the small screen. So it's not like it used to be. Used to be those stars, the movie stars, did not want anything to do with television because it just was a step down. Now it's not so much a step down because of all the streaming services. There's a lot of money out there that they can make for a short term. So 1923 with Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren coming. I need my pen because I don't want to go over something twice. Um, so that is that. Okay, so on FX, Atlanta returns for season 4 on September 21st. So we just passed, this past week. So that is back. If you missed the episode, go and rewatch it. I believe FX shows theirs on Hulu. So you can go do that. So Atlanta is back, and I believe it's the last season. Not positive on that, but I believe it is. HBO just debuted Los Espookies season 2 on September 16th. So that is out. So if you want to check out what that's about, go check it out. It's already on HBO. So if you have streaming services, I have IPTV, so I can pretty much watch it whenever I feel like it. That's what I love about IPTV. That's on HBO. Stars. Stars. Dangerous Liaisons begins November 6th. So that is coming up in about a month and a couple of weeks. And September 11th, that just rolled around about 2 weeks ago. The Serpent Queen. So I'm going to check out that one as well. I'm just curious because I haven't seen any of these shows, so I'm going to check some out and see what they're about. If they're worthy of it, then I'll let you know on here. Let me see. Amazon already has the Rings of Power out. Fantastic. If you love the Lord of the Rings trilogy, you will like this. And let me tell you, there's some characters that are going to be in this that were in Lord of the Rings, but a younger version of them. This obviously is a prequel to all of that. So check that out. It is fantastic. It is breathtaking. So you might want to check it out. Apple TV. Apple TV has a show, Shantaram, October 14th. Basically, this is about a heroin addict and a bank robber who basically flees to India to get away. And it's his basically story of what happens to him when he does that. So that one looks pretty interesting. I'm going to check that out. It looks like it's going to be pretty good from what I see and what I read about it. So I'm going to check that out. Let me see. Hulu has a ton of shows. Let me see. Where do we start? Let's start by Tell Me Lies and Wedding Season have already debuted September 7th and September 8th. So those are already still streaming. The Handmaid's Tale Season 5 is already on September 14th. So that's already there. Reboot is already there from September 20th. So that's a comedy. September 27th, which is in 3 days, Reasonable Doubt will debut on Hulu. So again, like these, you can watch anytime. So I don't put them into a time slot. So that's why I'm doing the cable by themselves, without Monday through Sunday. September 30th, season 3 of Remy. Either Ramy or Ramy. So I have not seen that either. So it's on season 3, so I might try to start watching to see what it's about and see if I can sit through it. I don't know. And now, Welcome to Chippendales starts on November 22nd. Now, okay, so it is about basically the guy that creates the Chippendales, and it's a crime drama of some sort. So um, I don't know. I don't know. It's a crime drama, not a strip club show. So, your guess is as good as mine. So, if you like Chippendales, you might want to check that out, I guess. Just saying. Whether you're male or female, if you like it, then you like it. Then, I don't know. But it's a crime drama. We'll see. I got to try to give everything a chance. Now, I don't know if they're going to be good, but I'll let you know what's good when I start watching some of these. Where do we go from here? Showtime. American Gigolo started September 11th. Um, don't know how that is, but the movie, I believe, was Richard Gere back then. Um, so we'll see. Let the Right One In on October 9th. So I don't know much about that one, but that will start October 9th for Showtime. I don't watch much Showtime, so I don't know if I've seen any shows from there. Disney Plus is an interesting one because first we have September 21st already started Andor. So I gotta check out that. I haven't started watching it yet, but I plan on doing that today. Actually, probably right after the show, I'm gonna watch Andor. And September 28th, Star Wars: The Bad Batch, starting season 2 on September 28th. And this one's big, and I am looking forward to this. It is Willow on November 30th, the series. And yes, returning to play Willow. He's back, and so it is Willow. It is not a reboot. It is continuation from back then, kind of like that Cobra Kai thing, which I'm sure you've seen on Netflix, which their season just started recently. They put all 10 episodes. Fantastic, 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 fantastic. So other Netflix, I should say. Um, The Midnight Club, October 7th. It is not the video game where it features racing. It is kind of a House of Horrors. So it is a horror themed show. I think it's an anthology, if I'm not mistaken. Also, October 21st, From Scratch, and that is starring Zoe Saldana. So I'm going to definitely check that out because I like her and I think she's a great actress, and I'm going to check that out. October 21st, I'm going to check it out. October 25th is Cabinet of Curiosities. It is also an anthology, a horror anthology. So Netflix bringing up some horror stuff. And Blockbuster starts on November 3rd, and it is about the last remaining Blockbuster video store. All right, moving along. Peacock. They have a ton of shows. Irreverent, which doesn't have a date on it. So I'm guessing it is either like December or next year. So now there's a show that's out now, and I have to watch it. Last Light, September 18th. It is the return of Matthew Fox. Yes, Lost's Matthew Fox. So he is back on TV with Last Light. I'm going to check that out. Also, does not have a date, Vampire Academy. So The vampires are making their presence known. They have several shows of vampires now. There's Interview with a Vampire, there's Vampire Academy, and Reginald the Vampire. So, so three vampire shows, and we're gonna beat that to death until nobody wants to watch vampires. Um, Starting October 6th, A Friend of the Family. November 10th, The Calling and The Missing. The Calling and The Missing on November 10th. November 23rd, Pitch Perfect Bumper in Berlin. Bumper in Berlin. Berlin. So it's a Pitch Perfect. So that is Peacock. Now, you would think NBC would maybe have put some of these shows on throughout the week because, you know, they have some bad stuff on there, and they don't last. But anyway, AMC. Yes, Interview with a Vampire, October 2nd. Like I said before, October 2nd, Interview with a Vampire, another vampire show. Started already an animated series, Pantheon, that started September 1st, so you can already check that out on AMC Plus now because they have their own Plus. Um, the final season coming October 2nd, The Walking Dead. So, that's it. It's coming to a close. So I'm guessing it's going to be like 8 episodes because I think Fear the Walking Dead returns the last week of October. So so I'm guessing it's like 8 episodes of The Walking Dead to end the series. And then all the spin-offs happen. And there'll be a lot of those. A Daryl one, Negan and Maggie, and Rick and Michonne. 3 of them are set to get kicked off. And November, Gangs of London return. Gangs of London. So AMC, they're going to have a full lineup. They are going to be rocking the ratings, I'll tell you. With 3 different Walking Dead shows. And, having the last of the Walking Dead this next couple of months, they're going to be the number one show probably for the next 2 weeks. Yep. So, and Sci-Fi, the other vampire show, Reginald the Vampire, begins October 5th. That stars Jacob Batalon from Spider-Man. Yes, he is in that. He is, I guess, the one that discovers the vampires. I don't know, but I guess he's going to be fighting them. He is going to be fighting the vampires. So that pretty much wraps up what's coming for the next couple of months. So now, outside of Paramount, here's what the best I picked: The Rings of Power, Willow, The Walking Dead, Cobra Kai, Last Light, Shantaram, and Andor. These are all the ones that I'm definitely going to be watching. I've already started watching The Rings of Power, obviously. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And the others, I've already watched all of Cobra Kai. So that is done. I am all caught up. Um, Coffee good. No, it's not coffee. It's actually water. I actually, Chakra, I actually don't drink coffee. So, um, you know, it is what it is. I am, an H2O guy. So I drink the water. It's not tap water though. It's definitely not tap water. I don't know if tap water is safe anywhere. So again, those are the best. Look, there's some great TV out there, and people always say, "Oh, TV is terrible." Well, you're looking in the wrong spots. Okay, with all the reality stuff that's on, and there's some good reality shows. Don't get me wrong, but when you are trying to find a good show, we got all the answers here. You know, a good show that I recommend if you like superheroes and stuff like that. Try um, Raising Dion. It was a fantastic show, and it's good for the kids. There's some scenes that are a little violent, but nothing ridiculous. Um, but yeah, I would check that out. There's some good stuff. Just Animal Kingdom just ended. Now that's a little harsh. Don't let little kids watch that one. So Willow is basically from the movie Willow, and Warwick Davis is in it, so he is returning. Val Kilmer obviously is not, but Warwick Davis is reprising the role of Willow. So look, I think this is going to be really good. If you like the movie, then I'm sure you will like the TV show. It's just going to be, it's going to kick off now. Like it's a continuation. Several years later, of course, and but it does have Warwick Davis reprising his role. So yeah, if you're a Willow fan, you almost have to watch it. So um, all right, so let's get into all this other stuff again. If you like what you're seeing, please give us a subscribe, comments like our friend Chakra underscore power is doing from Twitch. Um, like, share, all of that helps. Everything, all the comments, they help. You would not believe how much it helps. It gets people to see the show that wouldn't normally see the show. And if you like it, then either donate some bits and stars. We have both, as we just added the stars on Facebook. So please, by all means, toss some of those. Um, too many times growing up. Well, it's all going to be new. So, hopefully they'll continue it for a few seasons um, and give us, more of the Willow story or more of the Willow tree. Ah, how about that one? Willow tree. So you can watch us on YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcasting. We already have 1,104 followers of Rhode Island Broadcasting. Um, you can also watch us on Twitch at RI underscore broadcasting, like Chakra underscore power is doing right now. You can watch us on Twitter at broadcasting RI, and of course on Facebook at RI broadcasting. You can listen to the podcast and Sports Unfolded podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Google, Amazon, Red Circle, TuneIn. They all have us. You just look for Rhode Island Broadcasting and all the shows there that we do. Um, so yeah, if you want to sponsor the show, by all means, Rhode Island RI Broadcasting.media at gmail.com. We can give you all the information, and the only information that you really need that it's going to cost you less than $7 to do this at first. So $7 per episode to sponsor. So if you do a long term deal, then you get it for $7 forever. You know, so don't wait, don't wait, don't wait. Oh yeah, it really good except for one part when the fight the giant transformed troll. Yes, I remember that very well. Yes. So, um, yeah. So Chakra, I know you're going to be checking that out because now you're talking about it's going to be implanted into your head, and you're going to have to watch it because you're going to be curious, if anything. Um, so, yeah, it was such an old movie. It's hard to believe that it was a long time ago. It was a long time ago, many years, and technology is so much better today. So I'm sure the TV show is going to look great. So again, that is what's coming up this fall, and there's going to be a lot of good stuff. And you know, we're going to be really busy with HavenShine reviews from here on out. So there are going to be a lot of these TV shows that are going to be on the episodes, along with some movies. Now, I've just recently watched Beast. I recently watched Nope. I recently watched The Gray Man. And I recently watched Maverick, Top Gun Maverick. So I got a lot to go over on the next episode. So, um, but Willow will be on Disney Plus. So, um, so hopefully you have Disney Plus, Chakra. Hopefully, if not, you really need to get IPTV because I get mine through CTV, and I'll tell you, it's the best money I've ever spent. Best money I've ever spent. I don't miss anything, anything. So I watch it all. I watch it all as much as I can. So all these shows I'm going to be watching, and it starts right after I end the show. And with that, Chakra, I must head out. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Thank you, Chakra underscore power, again on Twitch. So check him out. And, we'll see you next time on HavenShine Reviews. Have a good night.